Okay, so if you had everything set up the way I had it, you should only have had enough faces to sort of get to this stage, which isn't quite finished, and I have done that on purpose to show you a new tool. Okay, so what I need to make sure that you have done though is you've put sort of an edge loop in the right places regarding the sort of wings. That's quite important. So we need to just get that figured out now. So make sure you've got one row at the beginning of the wings, one row at the back of these wings, ideally 1 or 2 rows in between. And again, you can see I've got my back wings sandwiched between two rows as well. That's important. But you can see at the moment I'm missing at least 1 row here to get this curve here going on. Top of my cockpit, top of my cockpit's not working. No curve there, not enough. And as for my tail, whew, oh, that's a right mess. Okay, so we need a tool then, and that's insert edge loop tool. So we're going to insert what will be a loop of edges. So if you click on edit mesh, and the tool you're looking for is insert edge loop tool. Okay, and then we're just going to insert some edges where they're needed. So we're not adding any more than we need. We're being quite efficient here. So I'm just going to click here, and then you can see that that's offering me an edge loop wherever I want to put it. So I'm going to put one right there. Okay, and then I can do it again. I think I'm going to need at least 2 to get the curve of that cockpit, so I'm going to put those in there. And this is quite a complex curve, so I'm going to need quite a few here, I would have thought. So I'm going to put in 1, 2 at the back to try and take care of this difficult area here. And again, judging by this, I think I need 1 there, maybe another one there, and sort of a couple there, just to try and get this curve in. So you can now see my mesh has become a little bit more detailed at this stage. It's a higher resolution model. So back to work, back into vertex mode, and it's now time to just tidy this up. So I'm just going to do this nice and quick. You should really try and be a little bit more detailed than I'm going to be. Okay, I actually might even need another one here. You can see I've still not quite got that curve, which I'm not happy about. Although if I change the placement, that's a little bit closer. I'm fairly happy with that. Okay, we'll work on this row next. So I can see that needs to be scaled up and moved. Yep, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and again I'm going to move that up. I'm actually going to move this to the right a little as well, to about there. And get this scaled up as well. You see, that is now accounting for that curve much better. And then here needs quite a lot of work. So I'll move that row up a little bit. Let's get zoomed in on this. You can't beat a nice big tail in your face. There we go, so let's get that moved down. Yep, that row I'm happy with. Let's get this one as close positioned as I can. Yep, that's pretty nice. Do this one, so I think that one needs to go to about there. Scale it up. How we're looking? Not bad. And this next one, that needs moving up quite a fair bit. Scale it. Yep, that's better. And then just 2 more rows to do to try and get this bit of detail. This has got to be scaled up. And repositioned a little as well. Okay, and hopefully this last row will be enough to just get that detail in. That's not bad. Okay, so this is by no means perfect, but it's close enough for what we're wanting to do. So there you go, you can see we've traced the outline of this quite accurately. So if we just check it out in this view, you can see that already this is starting to look like a plane. It's a plane that needs to go on a diet. He's a little bit fat, but we're going to work on the top view next, and that's really going to sort that out. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video to do the top view.